guys, it's your girl Nayarian, and I'm back again with another video. If you are new here, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure to hit the notification bell so that you're notified every time that I post. So you've probably seen the title right now, and you clicked on this video because you wanted to know more about my health journey, my weight loss journey, and GLP-1 injections. Okay, so by the time of this video, I'm going to be talking about my journey so far on Mounjaro. So for those that's been following me, probably have watched my weight loss journey videos. They kind of go a little bit hand in hand with each other. I started out doing what I eat in a day. I started out weighing myself, and it's kind of been an on and off journey for me that's been tough. It is not my first time being on weight loss medication, but it's my first time doing injections. So the reason why I got on GLP-1 injections is because I've been trying to lose weight for the past couple months. I've been eating healthy. I've been working out like at least 3 to 4 days out of the week, and I have not been seeing any results. My weight has just been at a standstill, and I actually have gained weight since my last videos. I've gained like maybe over 5 to 6 pounds, which is not too bad, but I want the weight to go down. I'm at my heaviest again, and for some people it might not look like it, but on the scale, I just want to get out of the 200s. I'm back in the 200s. Last year I was at my smallest. I was 140 in February of 2024, and that was, if you watch my my GERD video, I talk about how I lost weight all the way from the 200s into 140, which was due to my GERD issues, and I was having trouble with gaining weight. Now I'm having trouble losing it again. So it's just been yeah. So I got back up to the 200s from last year of June up until now, and that's what is making me go this route, is because I'm having trouble getting it off the natural way. Sometimes we need a little bit more of a push. Sometimes we do need something that's going to help us a little bit more. I don't know if it's a hormone thing or if it's age or what, but when I tell you I was eating clean and working out, nothing. So I actually went through a med spa. Sometimes people go through their primary care doctor. This medication is for people that are diabetic. It's commonly used now for weight loss. So you just have to make sure that you are healthy, you get blood work done. All right, so I ended up going to ASMD Aesthetics. It's a med spa in Troy, and it is owned by a board certified physician. So you definitely want to make sure you're going to someone that is certified to be providing this medication. So when I went into the med spa, basically, well, before that, I booked an appointment. I went in. When I first walked in, you fill out paperwork where you're just basically letting them know, like, these are all of the medications that I'm taking. These are the surgeries or procedures that I've had done, or any current medical history or past medical history. So I did tell them about, my aneurysm, and they told me I'm good to go with taking it. It wouldn't affect it at all, as long as I didn't have any thyroid issues, which I do not. Everything was good. Speaking to the specialist, she told me that going on Mounjaro would be the best fit for me because it's less side effects, and to start me off at a 2.5 milligram. They weighed me, and I actually got my first shot there. So she showed me how to, inject it, where to inject it. You want to make sure to get like the most fatty, place on your stomach. So you inject it on your stomach, and they give you the 3 other syringes to do at home. There are some places that you can go in and get weighed in weekly, and they do those injections for you. And I think that place you might be able to, if you don't feel comfortable doing it yourself. I think you can, but for the most part, you can do them. And there's so many different companies out there where they'll just ship the whole thing to you, and you're doing everything at home. So just FYI, that is how that process went for me at ASMD Aesthetics. So the first shot that I took, and I have my notes here. First shot that I took was on June 6th, so that was considered week 1. I actually was kind of coming down with a cold that weekend, so I was having symptoms already as far as like cold symptoms, but for the first 2 days, I didn't really feel any symptoms coming from the shot that made me feel like really full, or I didn't see any results like as of yet. But like on the second day, I did have dry mouth feeling, like a cotton mouth type of feeling. And I can tell that my appetite was starting to decrease. And I'll say the first 2 days, I was at the same weight. So from June 6th up until June 8th, I was 211. And then June 9th, I got down to 209, so I lost 2 pounds. June 10th, I lost another 2 pounds, which I was 207. June 11th, I lost another pound, or between June 11th and June 12th, I lost another pound, so I was 206, which on June 12th, I took my second shot for week 2, which was a Thursday. So Thursday night, I took it just to avoid any side effects. You know, it's better to take it at night versus taking it during the day in case you have to work and things like that. And then by June 13th, I was 204. So I lost another 2 pounds. So that put me, I went from 211 to 204, which is really good. And so that weekend, this past weekend was Father's Day weekend. So I did go back up to 205. So I gained another pound because I was drinking, I was eating, you know, enjoying food over the weekend for the holiday. So I did gain another pound, which that's actually not too bad. I still was trying to have a good balance with eating proportions and not overeating and not eating too bad. So I would say with the second week, taking the second shot, I had the dry mouth again. And I had that from for like 3 days after the first shot. So so for the second week, I took it Thursday night, and then from Friday to Sunday, I had the dry mouth. So I was drinking a ton of water. You do want to make sure you're drinking a lot of water and you're eating clean. I started fresh yesterday as far as eating back clean. One thing that I did want to mention that I've been doing is I've been fasting. I'll break my fast at 12 o'clock noon, and then I would try not to eat after 8 o'clock. At the latest, I'll try to stop eating around no later than 9 o'clock. And I've been doing salads. I'll make my salads at home. I'll do like chicken thighs. I'll grill it, or you can put it in the oven, but you want to make sure you're doing grilled baked chicken, salmon, brown rice, vegetables, fruit, Greek yogurt, and just healthy snacks. Really just keeping it really clean as best as possible. And the only other thing that I noticed that I forgot to mention to you as far as symptoms is constipation. So I have had constipation as well. The only thing that it's been helping me is I've been taking slippery elm, which is an herb, and it has helped with, you know, making sure my digestion is working properly, and it does help with me going to the restroom. Also cranberry juice, weirdly, but it has to be 100% cranberry juice. It gets your bowels moving and things like that. Also, I noticed that I would get a sore throat those first couple of days after the shot. So I know I have acid reflux. I was thinking that maybe it was my GERD symptoms coming back. So I know that that can be a side effect. So that's something to keep in mind as well. If you do have acid reflux or GERD, this medication can cause like a sore throat. But again, I've been taking the slippery elm, and when I take it, it does relieve my symptoms. So just be mindful of that. I'm gonna give it to the end of this week. I would like to be under 200 pounds, or at least 200 pounds even. I noticed that maybe a day or 2 before my next shot, the food noise starts to not be as high. It's not blocking out that food noise. I'm definitely having, you know, those cravings again, wanting to snack. So I'm definitely thinking that after the 4 weeks, I'm going to want to go up to 5 milligrams possibly, just to see if it's going to help push me a little bit more. But as of this Thursday coming up, I will be doing my 3rd shot. So we're going to see how it goes. But so far so good. I lost between 7 to 8 pounds. Besides the fact that I gained that 1 pound back. But where I'm at with it, I'm looking forward to continuing updating you guys. I think maybe by the end of next week, I will tell you how week 3 is going. But my goal is to get down to about 180. And so if you guys are either doing GLP-1 or looking to do GLP-1 shots and want to follow me on my journey, make sure to continue to stay tuned for my next update. Bye.